So today we're going to be talking about how to use AI for content creation, okay? The reason being is just because everybody and their moms are talking about AI, ChatGPT, right? All these things, okay? I'm not going to go super deep on this because I'm going to just do this in 10 minutes. I'm actually have a timer on this because I want these to be short, value packed, not 30, 40 minutes on this, okay? But it's really important to really understand this because you got to stay up on trends. Like that is literally the bottom line. Like technology doesn't care if you have like an opinion on it or if like you hate it or whatever, it's going to keep going, right? So you might as well sit there and adapt and use this as a tool. And that's what we're going to talk about today specifically, is how to use this as a tool, because it's not something that's going to completely take over everything. Okay. So don't fear it, like literally embrace it, right? Reframe your mindset to embrace this AI content or this AI tool and how it could help you out to create more content and save time. Okay. So we'll jump into it right now, guys. So here we go. And I'm going to put 10 minutes on the clock. All right, so how to use AI for content creation. I want to get that clock back on here too. Okay, 10 minutes here. Stay with me. Okay, if we look at kind of content creation here, right, there's what we call the content creation trifecta. So basically what the trifecta is on this is you're either good at writing, okay? This could be literally like, blogs, emails, maybe it could be like captions, copy, right? Copywriting, social media post copy, all that stuff. Then we have basically audio, okay? So right here could be like podcasting, right? Okay. The next one is video. So video could be like YouTube, it could be going live, stories, like pre-recorded videos, stuff like that, right? So this is the trifecta here. You either have writing skills and audio skills with a great voice, or you have video skills, okay? Sometimes all of us have all three, right? That's the goal, is to get to all three because, again, it's more skills. It makes you more valuable and powerful, okay? But, to kind of start, right, you have one of these strengths, okay? So you can't sit there and be like, I don't have any of these strengths here. And this is where AI is going to come in, right? And we're going to really specifically focus tonight on utilizing writing and having AI be as a tool to help us out with content creation, okay? Because I'm not going to dive into the video aspect, the audio aspect. I have not even went down that rabbit hole. I'm not about to go down that rabbit hole as well too, okay? All right, so really quick, before I get into this, if you're watching this in the Facebook group, if you guys want this worksheet, because I'm going to give you guys 5 different prompts and show you guys how to use ChatGPT as a health and fitness coach. So if you guys want that, then just comment below workbook. I know it's like a second grader's handwriting, but comment below workbook and we'll get you guys that, okay? All right, let's jump into this. So what can ChatGPT do, right? And that's just AI, the artificial intelligence, okay? So what's cool about this is it can write emails for you, right? If you have an email list, you can actually tell it to actually write emails. You can write cold emails, right? You can actually write emails for partnerships, collaborations, all that stuff. Social media posts, okay? If you want to write some captions on like Instagram, Facebook, right? You can tell, ChatGPT to sit there and write you some social media posts on there, all depending on the topic. The next thing is headlines, right? We all need some catchy headlines and titles. This is what we use it for too, for basically podcast titles, YouTube titles, all that type of stuff, okay? And then it can be used for basically SMS and text message, right? To write like different kind of scripts. We call sell by text, SBT sell by text. That's basically getting good at the DMs on Facebook and Instagram, right? You can actually write scripts like that and have a guide for it. It could do landing page copy on there, right? You can create lead magnets on here. You could write books, ebooks, right? You can create blogs, articles, YouTube descriptions, YouTube titles, okay? There's so many things you could do with this AI and this ChatGPT to make life easier, right? And use it as a tool. That's what I tell people. It's basically, guys, if you guys are, a health and fitness coach and, whether you're a personal trainer or a nutritionist, it's basically like you not using like a software, like an online training software or nutrition software these days, right? It's just a tool, okay? It's just helping you out, making your delivery better, and you just helping your clients a little bit more and giving them the best experience. That's how I look at this with literally this ChatGPT. We're just using that as a tool to help you with content creation and expediting things, okay? All right, let me give you 5 key points about using AI for content creation, okay? The very first one is find your voice and authentic self within it, okay? Where people make the big mistake here with basically, artificial intelligence is they'll write prompts and they'll tell the AI, the ChatGPT what to do, but then it's like they're not using their own voice. They're not using their own messaging, okay? So that basically is almost kind of like plagiarizing where they're just copying and pasting like that. So use your own authentic voice, right? And find your messaging and self within it, okay? The second point is be very specific when giving the AI software instructions, okay? So again, this is not like a Google search engine, okay? It's not. So you got to be very specific on telling the software on what you want it to do. And that's why I showed you guys all the different things it could do, with it. And I'm going to show you guys some prompts too on how to use this. Okay. So if you guys want the prompts below, just comment the word worksheet or workbook and we'll get that to you. All right. The third key point with using AI for content is, again, use it as a tool. Like I said, don't fear it. It's basically, again, I'll give you another analogy. If you're washing the dishes with hands, right, with your hands, okay, that's going to take extra work. What if you have a dishwasher though, okay, that expedites it, okay? So it's just a tool. That's all it is, right? Don't fear it. Like, embrace it. Run towards it. Don't run away from it. It's only going to help you guys out, and it's only going to get bigger, okay? So use that as a tool. The fourth thing is embrace it and don't be afraid of it. Kind of what I just talked about right now, right? Again, don't fear it. Embrace it. It's here. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Again, it's only going to get bigger. They're going to add so many more things on it. So catch on the trend right now while it's early so you don't get left behind. Okay. The fifth thing, use AI prompts to make life easier. That's why I'm going to give you guys 5 different prompts on here just to make life easier. Because again, you can sit there and get this ChatGPT, but then you're like, shoot, what the heck do I do with it? I'm sure there's YouTube videos by now and all that type of stuff. Quote unquote experts out there say that they're, ChatGPT experts. Watch out for people like that. This software is still new. I don't think there's experts out there by now. Okay. Now, you want to use prompts though, because it's going to make things super easy, and it's going to sit there and be able to have your messaging in there, and it's going to just really spit out what you want as far as content creation. Okay. So here are the prompts right here. Okay. So I'm going to write one of these on ChatGPT so you can see how it works. These are all kind of prompts that are in the context of a health and fitness professional. Okay. So again, if you guys want these prompts, just comment below workbook, and we'll get you guys these prompts so you guys can play with it. So let me show you in real time what this kind of looks like using ChatGPT. Okay. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see this right here. So I have this prompt written right here, okay? It says, write 10 points on how to get better sleep for Instagram posts and provide scientific citations, okay? That's what's super cool too, is you can actually tell it to do the scientific, citations. So what happens here, right, is when I click this, boom, look what it's doing right here. It is literally giving me the 10 points on how to get better sleep, okay? And it's giving me scientific citations too. It's absolutely mind-blowing. Think about how much time it would take you to write up these 10 points, look for the scientific references. Probably about an hour, okay? Let's be real here, okay? So if you could do this literally in 2 minutes, and then I'm not telling you to copy and paste this, that is not what you want to do, because again, that's plagiarism, and then literally it's lazy. And number 3, basically you don't get to have your own messaging, your own story, your own kind of voice within this, okay? So what you guys do with this is basically, what I would do, let me just kind of see if I can get back to this. Okay. What I would do is literally copy and paste the 10 different, points on this, put it on a Google Doc, and then I would sit there and tie little stories into it, right? With my own unique voice, my own messaging on there. So it doesn't look like a robot wrote this, even though it's really, really good. Okay. So that's what I would do with it. And that's what I recommend our students to do with it, with their content and all that type of stuff. Okay. So just use it as a tool. Don't sit there and copy and paste it and literally sound like exactly what the AI is saying on there. Okay. All right. So hopefully that was, really useful. Okay. Let me go back to this. So again, these are the prompts on here. We wrote up an email prompt here, a social media post, ebooks, blogs, sell by text for the DMs. So if you're interested in this prompt, just comment the word workbook below and we'll get you that, okay? And then this is just another cool sheet we just made up for you guys too. So you guys just have some ideas and context of what the heck ChatGPT is and what it can do and stuff like that. But, guys, that's really it. Again, I want to make these videos every single week, value-packed, short, sweet, and to the point. I'm not going to spend 15, 20 minutes here because, people just don't have time to watch videos like that. If you do, you're probably going on YouTube, okay? But if I'm doing this here, in the group, and I'm actually doing this like YouTube Live, it lives on, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, right? But I want to make it just short, to the point, value-packed, and stuff that you guys can implement that's tactical to be able to make you more money, create more impact, and more independence in your guys' business, okay? So hopefully this was helpful on how to use AI, for content creation, okay? So again, the last thing on here, if you guys want the 5 prompts on there, you guys want this whole entire kind of workbook that we have for you, just comment below, workbook below, and we'll have our team get you that right there, okay? That's really it. Other than that, guys, if this was super helpful, share it with somebody, tag somebody in it, that's our way of kind of just like exchanging the value right there and kind of somewhat paying the fee on there, okay? Because, you know, it takes time to research all this stuff and put this stuff out for you guys. So, you know, don't be selfish and just have it for yourself. Like, share it with other people as well too, other health and fitness coaches, because we're all on a mission to be able to serve people and impact lives and make the world a better place, okay? So tag somebody, share this with somebody, mention it to somebody. We'd really appreciate that. That's all we ask right here, okay? So if you want this workbook or the prompts, comment below workbook. Other than that, guys, I'm almost there at 10 minutes. I got it down. I'm out. Have a great night. Talk to you soon.